Hi, I am Sukanya, Assistant Professor in Department of Business Administration in Dr. SNS College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to discuss about arrays concept. So let us start with the definitions of array. Array is nothing but it is going to store a similar data items in a single data type. So for example, in basically we can store only one element in a single variable, but here we are going to store multiple values in a single variable. That is the concept of arrays. So the introduction, it is going to store structures of later data items which is going to store. It is in a static entity with the same size throughout the all program. So what is the array? Array is already mentioned that it is the same data items which is same data type of items which is going to store in a single variable, that is called as a array concept. To refer, that means it going to use or specify some values to the particular location, means we can use the index value as the position or a index as the mentioned for referring the value. We can use the index position for referring the value. So always the array index start from the value of 0. For example, the first element will be in the position of array. Array position will be the 0. So for example, if going to store n number of elements in the array, means the array index position will be the n minus 1. That is the denotions of from 0 to n minus 1. If the array element going to store the n number of elements, means it going to store the n minus 1 as the index position of the corresponding array. So the array elements value will be like a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4, a of 5. If I am going to store the 5 elements, means we can store the 5 elements with the position of 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So always the array index position will be of number of elements minus 1. So this is the array index position I am showing out. So here I am going to give the value in the positive and the negative way, maybe some cases. For example, the array index, we can say it is a box of items. First one will be the array, the last one, that is the 0th index will be the 45. First index will be the 6. Second index will be the 0. Third index will be the 72. Fourth index, like this it going to store. So D is the array name. 0 is the position of the value it going to store. So how we are going to declare the arrays? So for declaring the array, we need array name, what type of an array and number of elements it going to store. For example, it going to store 10 elements in the array, means int is a array data type. It going to store int a of 10. So it going to store 10 elements, which is the type of the integer value. Like that, I am going to store a float value, means float space the variable name square bracket. Inside of the square bracket only I am going to specify the number of elements in the array. When a number of elements we are going to use for the corresponding array. In case if you want to declare the multiple multiple arrays in the single line also in this same data, if it is in a same data type, we can declare the two variable creation in a single line. For example, we are going to create a array in the integer type and b array is in also the integer type, means int a of 10 comma b of 10. So it going to a and b is the variable. It going to store 10 elements which is in the format of integer. That is the concept of the single one. The next will be the example how we are going to use or access the arrays concept. For initialization, we are going to give by using the assignment operator only, we are going to assign some value to the variable. That is the initialization part. For initialization, we need to give the data type, variable name, inside of the square bracket, number of elements equal to the values to be present in the integer concept. For example, in this case, if the size is not given, it also can be determined using the based on the given value. It going to assign the values. For example, int a of bracket, I am just giving the empty square bracket equal to value I am giving means I am just adding the I am automatically it going to fetch us the value of what are the elements present, number of elements present. It going to add as a size of the element. Okay, in this video we have discussed about what is the array and how we are going to create an array. Thank you.